Have you ever imagined a dragon that instead of fire released colorful confetti? That's how the mystery of Plumín began, the gentlest dragon in the kingdom. Plumín lived atop Mount Celebrín, where fireworks are born from cheerful volcanoes. Unlike other dragons, Plumín didn't scare villages or burn castles. He decorated the sky with showers of shiny paper. His body was emerald green, but his belly was painted with stars and ribbons, as if a party lived inside him. Alongside him was Tula, an acrobat turtle who rode on his back to see the world from above. Every time Plumín sneezed, out came streamers, balloons, and music instead of flames. Children adored him. They called him the birthday dragon and waited for him at their parties in the village of Luzalta. But not everyone was happy. The other dragons mocked him. They said he wasn't a real dragon. "A dragon without fire is just a lizard with issues," they shouted from the heights, unable to understand his special magic. Plumín felt different, but never stopped filling the sky with colors whenever someone was feeling sad. One day, a great fire broke out in the Whispering Forest. All the dragons fled, except for Plumín. Though he couldn't put it out with water or fight it with fire, Tula said, "Maybe you don't need fire to save the forest." Plumín flew in circles and released his dazzling confetti. The flames seemed to calm under the dancing color's shadow. The confetti mixed with the smoke, creating thick clouds that blocked the sun and cooled the air. The temperature dropped. The flames slowed down. The surprised villagers began pouring water over the calmer areas. Plumín returned every night, decorating the sky to distract the fire, while the humans kept working. The other dragons watched from afar, unable to believe that a confetti dragon was saving a forest. When the last ember finally faded, everyone cheered for Plumín from the ground. Even the dragons began to bow their heads. Tula spun in the air with a triple somersault. "You did it, Plumín!" she shouted, hugging one of his glitter-covered wings. The children called him a hero. They gave him a crown made of flowers, candy, and paper cutouts. The other dragons, slightly ashamed, came to congratulate him. Maybe confetti has more power than we thought. Since then, Plumín was invited to all celebrations, not just by children, but by dragons too. Sometimes he launched starry rain, other times giant bubbles. Every day his confetti was something new. Mount Celebrín was renamed Mount Fiesta, and everyone wanted to visit it at least once in their life. Tula opened a school for aerial acrobatics on dragons, for brave and joyful kids. And Plumín flew freely, knowing his difference made him unique, not weak. Each sneeze of his was a promise of joy in the sky, as if the world could be just a bit happier for a moment. In Luzalta, whenever someone cried, they only had to look up, because there was Plumín with his healing confetti. He never doubted himself again. He never hid for being different. And when someone asked if dragons could be gentle, everyone replied, "Yes, and they can be magical too." Moral: being different is not a flaw. It's a superpower that can change the world in unexpected ways. Subscribe and ring the bell for more magical stories that will take you to incredible worlds.